Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. The University of Michigan is withdrawing its investments in Russia. The school made the announcement on Tuesday, and it noted that they also will not be making any future investments. said it was making the move for a few reasons. 1, because it condemns the attack on Ukraine, and 2, because of increasing financial risks associated with investments in Russia. The school's endowment is around $17 billion, which is one of the largest in higher education. $40 million of it is invested with an investment manager called Russia Partners. Interim President Mary Sue Coleman has denounced the invasion, saying it's a ruthless attack on freedom. Several other colleges and universities across the nation have made similar moves, including Yale and the University of Colorado.
This is Todd Spangler, Washington correspondent for the Detroit Free Press. A series of controversial, contradictory, and outwardly confusing endorsements are shaking up the Republican Party in Michigan. As usual, former President Trump is at the middle of it. Last week, Trump endorsed Congressman Bill Huizenga in a newly drawn West Michigan district where he could face another sitting Congressman, Fred Upton. No surprise there, Upton voted to impeach Trump for instigating the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. But Trump had already endorsed another candidate, State Rep Steve Carra, to run against Upton. So where did that leave Carra? On Tuesday, he dropped out of the race altogether. That's not the only controversy. Michon Maddock, co-chair of the state Republican Party, has endorsed Matt DePerno for State Attorney General and Christina Caramo for Secretary of State. But party officials typically avoid making endorsements in contested races to avoid making it look like they're picking winners and losers. And the nominations for AG and Secretary of State won't be settled until a process begins with a nominating convention on April 23rd. As a consequence, this week there was no small amount of criticism among Republicans who argued Maddock should not be making endorsements. But again, that may lead back to Trump. Maddock is and has been a key Trump supporter, and there is some speculation that the former president, who is talking about coming to Michigan to stump for his chosen candidates, wants the state party soundly behind him when he does. Whether that's such a good idea is another question entirely, since Trump didn't do so well with some voters, especially in the suburbs, in 2020. If the Republican candidates for 2022 are seen as too extreme or too beholden to Trump, it could benefit the Democrats.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, checking back in with the Detroit Lions. They continued their theme of keeping their own free agents agreeing to deals to last season's best pass rusher, Charles Harris, and third best pass catcher, Khalif Raymond, on Tuesday. But they also added some new blood to their skilled positions, agreeing to a one-year deal with former Jacksonville Jaguars wideout DJ Chark. He played only 4 games last season due to injury and was banged up some the season before. But in 2019, Chark was a Pro Bowler in Jacksonville, accumulating over 1,000 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns. He's coming to Detroit to be the Lions' top deep threat for Jared Goff, which felt like a glaring hole in last season's offense. But that may not totally exclude the Lions from drafting a wide receiver early in next month's draft. The Lions have 3 of the top 34 selections, and this year's wideout class is considered to be elite.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.